The camera opens on a close-up of a human skin cell floating like a quiet island in a microscopic sea. A soft, steady narration begins. In every one of us there are stories we never hear, battles we never witness, and passengers we never knowingly carry. Today we explore one silent passenger, a virus capable of slipping into our bodies during childhood, going dormant for half a century, then awakening when we least expect it. This is the dormant virus that hides for decades, biding its time with patience that seems almost intelligent. The scene shifts to a playground in summer. Children run, laugh, and chase each other, and among them is a 5-year-old girl named Mia. She doesn't know it, but she will soon meet this passenger for the first time. Mia has been exposed to someone with chickenpox, a classic childhood illness. By the end of the week, she is covered in itchy, blistering spots. Her mother keeps her home from school, gives her warm baths to soothe the discomfort, and assures her that the infection will pass. It does. But something unexpected happens inside Mia's body while the spots fade and her fever subsides. Inside her nervous system, the virus responsible for chickenpox quietly retreats. It slips along the long fibers of sensory nerves until it reaches clusters of nerve cells near the spine. Instead of being destroyed or expelled, it settles in, almost like a tenant signing a lease that no one knows about. It inserts itself into the DNA machinery of the nerve cell and shuts down its outward activity. It hides, and it waits. Years pass, then decades. Mia grows up, goes to college, finds a career, and builds a life full of routine and stress and joy and responsibility. She never thinks about the illness she had as a child, and certainly not about the microscopic remnants of it still living within her. Yet, inside those nerve clusters, the virus maintains a faint, silent pulse of life. It is dormant, but not dead. It has evolved to survive by staying quiet, avoiding triggering alarms in her immune system. As long as her immune defenses remain strong, it stays tucked away like a ghost no one believes in anymore. Many viruses are eliminated completely after an infection, she explains, but some have evolved extraordinary strategies for persistence. This particular virus has mastered latency, the ability to turn itself off to avoid detection. It can remain in this silent state for decades, sometimes as long as 50 or more years, without causing symptoms or showing any sign that it still exists. It acts almost like a sleeper agent within the nervous system. Back to Mia, now in her late 50s. Life has grown more demanding, her job is stressful, her sleep irregular, and she is caring for her aging parents. Her immune system, once quick and sharp, has naturally weakened over time. Under these new conditions, the virus stirs. It senses biochemical changes in the nerve environment, signals that the defenses that kept it suppressed are no longer as strong. After decades of silence, it awakens. The virus reactivates, replicating rapidly inside the nerve cell. It travels down the nerve fibers the same way it once retreated, but now moving outward toward the skin. The journey takes days. Mia begins to feel a strange tingling along her side, followed by shooting nerve pain she can't explain. She dismisses it at first, assuming she must have pulled a muscle, but by the third day the pain has sharpened into something fiery and electric, unlike anything she has felt before. A rash appears, a cluster of small blisters following the path of a nerve. The pain intensifies, waking her at night, making it difficult to concentrate during the day. She finally visits her doctor. The doctor studies the rash carefully, recognizing the familiar pattern. It is the old childhood virus coming back in its second form. The virus that once caused chickenpox has returned as shingles, the result of its reactivation after nearly 50 years of dormancy. Mia listens, stunned, as the doctor explains how the infection had been hiding inside her for most of her life. She learns that this reawakening isn't uncommon and that anyone who has ever had chickenpox carries the same silent risk. She receives treatment to reduce the severity of the outbreak, relieved to know it can be managed, yet unsettled by the idea that something inside her has been waiting for decades to resurface. Doesn't replicate, doesn't signal the immune system, doesn't cause damage, but it never leaves. Instead, it uses the nerve cell as a long-term hiding place, like storing a seed in soil until the season is right for growth. The virus's strategy is as old as human civilization and astonishingly effective. Many people carry it without ever knowing, and in some, it never wakes up again. But in others, it returns late in life, usually triggered by stress, aging, or weakened immunity. The narration closes with a reminder that our bodies contain countless stories written long before we understand them. Some remain harmless, some reappear, and some remind us of the delicate balance between our immune system and the microscopic world within us. The virus that can hide for 50 years is one small piece of that mystery. It does not define us, but it teaches us something profound. We are landscapes of memory, biology, and resilience, shaped not only by what we see, but also by what silently lives within us.